Hey everyone, hold on for a sec. Get my mellow yellow, if you will. But welcome to this TGI, well, it's not TGIF, I wish it was. Tomorrow's TGIF, but I work tomorrow. Although I work 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. That's the only difference. Anyway, anywho, if you will, thought I'd give you this June 4th, I should say, June 4th, DVD Blu-ray update. In fact, these are very recent new additions that I just got today at my job. Some of them were just out of curiosity, and some because I know my mom's, would like them, probably watch them. And first of all, I will say this: I did a small video off my old camera. I'll be uploading that soon for Zero Nizrak to let him know that pretty much by now, if you've seen his Facebook, the package is in the works. So that'll be happening real soon. So keep an eye out for that. But first of all, like I said, got some new DVDs and Blu-rays here. Some of them have been, some of them I've been wanting to get my hands on for a while, since they first came to Blu-ray, but always financially could not really get them. And finally, this week, my check came in for my job and SSDI and all that, and it really proved to help out. Thank God. Because, and that was my dog in the background. She's got allergies, I guess. But anyway, like I said, these are movies and stuff I've been wanting to get, but financially could not get them because, well, I've had bills to pay, rent to help pay, and bills to help pay, and stuff like that. So, anywho, like I said, thank God my work check this week was pretty decent. It was when you add in a bonus that you get as well, a quarterly bonus at my job, holiday pay, which was because of Memorial Day, and such, it gets pretty big. It's pretty decent. And I'll tell you this, when I looked at my check, because I could view my check online, I looked at it, and I had to do like a double take on Sunday because that's when you can view how much you're going to be getting. I looked at it, and I like I said, I had to do a double take, and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. And it wasn't kidding me at all. So anyway, spent some of that to mail out the rent, and of course treat myself to some things as well, and still have enough essentially to what my work check was, except a little bit more. Basically, just put it this way: my work check was what it was, but what I have right now, about $42 more than that. So, $42 more. So essentially, let's put it this way: overall, it's about $122 away from $1,000. Yeah, $122 away from $1,000, and originally add in another, I guess you could say, 180 to that, and another 200 to that, and yeah, you pretty much have an idea of what my check was. And what my check was combined with my SSDI, and then if you combine the SSI that I get the first of the month, pretty much all together, let's just put it this way, I was about $304 away, maybe let's just say probably halfway, or a little over halfway to 2,000. Yeah, let's just say you would have to add maybe 300 something more dollars to it, and yeah, that's how close I was to a $2,000 to 2,000. But anyway, still just still pretty good, and really helps out that we focused a lot on groceries a couple weeks ago, and there you go. Still have to probably put some more groceries in down the line, but we'll wait and see. Anyway, getting back to the update, so if it went off there, but like I said, getting back to the update, because of all that, I finally was able to obtain some of these movies that I've been wanting to get when they came out on Blu-ray, because I'm actually a fan of one of them, and by watching Doug Walker's Disney December that went into January as well once again, this past last year, you know, where he focused more on the Studio Ghibli films. I knew I couldn't pass, well, one that I've been wanting to get when I found out it was coming to Blu-ray, and of course another one that looks very interesting and pretty cool as well. As well as I also got a movie my mom likes because it's got two actresses she likes, thinks are really funny and cool. Excuse me for a second. There we go. She thinks are really funny and cool. And then of course, like I said, I got two DVDs, I think. Two DVDs, that one's based on a show that is the second volume on DVD based on a show she used to watch on CBS and still watches on Hallmark and Inspiration channels, and you know, and all that, and Up, if you will, when it comes on and when she gets a chance, as well as something that I think she might find interesting as well. So anyway, like I said, without further ado, let's get into the update, shall we? First of all, we're going to take a look at the DVDs, and the first DVD we have is the second volume of Touched by an Angel on DVD, and this is I Will Walk With You. Yeah, it's the second volume on DVD. You would think you think Paramount, because they're the ones releasing them in CBS Video, you think they would go the Blu-ray route, because this was filmed on actual film. I'm thinking it was. So you would think they would go the Blu-ray route eventually, and I think maybe they will. I think maybe they do have it on Blu-ray. It's just that my job probably has a certain deal with CBS and Paramount to only release the DVDs. I'm not really sure. So yeah, this is the second volume. I kind of see what CBS and Paramount are doing. They're going by volumes, and then I'm thinking maybe after another volume or two, they're probably going to release the first season. You know, they're going to take all the volumes, put them in a box set, and then release it maybe as the first season. I'm only thinking that's going to happen because it seems obvious, but yeah, there's the first one, Touched by an Angel, I Will Walk With You. It's pretty good. So if you're a Touched by an Angel fan, the second volume's out to get. The next up, this is by VCI. It feels like it's a 2-disc, maybe 1-disc deal. This was released by VCI Entertainment. We have Where Was God? Stories of Hope After the Storm. And as you can see, it's got a Bible program inside, so it's pretty cool. It's got right there. So it looks really interesting, like I said. And then there's the description right there. I think you can read that. So yeah, Where Was God? So might be interesting to watch as well. Now, getting to the Blu-rays. Like I said, got 2 Studio Ghibli films. We actually have 4. There's 2 more I have to get. I think we have 3 more. I'm not really sure. I have to look. I think we had 3. Maybe one was missing, but I do know 2 that we do have, and I got to get them to add to this. So we have 2 Studio Ghibli films. The first one, I don't know, Zara Nizarak, if you have this, but I'm pretty sure you're going to get your hands on it real soon. We have Palm Poco. Now, like I said, this was one of them that Zara Nizarak talked about in his Disney December, and of course it's got the nice slipcover. And if you're wondering, Sean, you can go to Walmart and you can get the slipcover. You get the movies with the slipcover. I'm pretty sure that your Walmart will have it. So there it is, Palm Poco. Really nice to have in the collection. And like I said, I've been planning to try to get these films, well, at least one of them, until I saw the Disney December. And of course, I've got 2 more I got to get. The 2 that are at my job, as far as I know, are Tales from Earthsea and Kiki's Delivery Service. And I think Spirited Away is there too. I just got to look. But the 2 that I saw right in front of me, Kiki's Delivery Service, along with this and the other one, was Kiki's Delivery Service and Tales from Earthsea. So yeah, there you go. Palm Poco. And it says from the acclaimed director. Oh, it's not Hayao Miyazaki. It's Asio Takahari. Asio Takahari. Oh, it's Hayao Miyazaki. Maybe it is. I'm not really sure. Let me see. Nope. But it is a Studio Ghibli film that's very acclaimed and people actually like it. So it's by, like I said, acclaimed director Isao Takahati. Isao Takahati. So it's pretty cool. And it's got a PG rating for violence, scary images, and thematical elements. And it's newly remastered, features high definition picture and sound. Bonus features, original Japanese storyboard, original Japanese trailers. And then, as Sean, you like to point out, there's the difference, is the goldness right there. It's pretty cool. Then next up, we have, again, one of my personal favorites, and this is from director Hayao Miyazaki. Trying to make sure you okay. This is, like I said, from Hayao Miyazaki. And I remember watching this in Kansas. I heard about it, I saw the trailers. This was probably the only, as far as I know, Hayao Miyazaki film. This is the only Miyazaki film I know of that really got a mainstream national exposure when it came to its TV spots for its trailers and stuff like that. It just got that huge national exposure. And I remember it was in theaters, actually. Like I said, it's probably the only Miyazaki film that really went worldwide because of how good it was, from what people had said. So I watched it for the first time, and I was just blown away by it. I really was. As a matter of fact, I even went as far, and I have it on a DVD around here somewhere. I even went as far as to record it from one DVD to the other. In other words, I had, I think it may have been the ILO recorder or maybe in the Apex recorder. I can't really recall. But it was one of them, and I remember putting Princess Mononoke on one of those DVDs from the original release. And again, like I said, it's somewhere around here. I just got to look for it. But anyway, when I heard it was coming to Blu-ray, I knew I had to get Princess Mononoke. And you know, I just got blown away from what I saw. Like I said, this was the only one that I think ever had any real national worldwide exposure through its mainstream TV spots, for its trailers, being in almost every theater you could think of. It was that good. And like I said, I just remember watching it the first time and being blown away by how good it was. And it's rated PG-13 for images of violence and gore. Yeah, gore. And that's coming from this. You never thought you'd hear Disney and gore in the same sentence, right? But anyway, like I said, I remember watching it for the first time and just being totally blown away by it. Seeing exactly how good people said it was, because it lived up to it. And as far as I know, it is, got a run, I know the run time's around here somewhere. 134 minutes. As far as I know, it's one of Miyazaki and one of Studio Ghibli's longest animated features. One of the longest, if not the longest. It's 2 hours and 20, I think what is it? Let's see, 2 hours is 120 minutes, 210 in is 130. So yeah, the longest at 2 hours 14 minutes. That's pretty long. Compared to the other Studio Ghibli film, which is Poco Poco, and that's not Poco, Pom Poco, and that's 119 minutes. This is basically an hour and 59 compared to 2 hours 14. Now I know the other anime films from Studio Ghibli and I think Miyazaki that are longer than this, but I think so far, by far as far as I know, this is the longest one out there. So, like I said, just really glad to have it finally. And as you can see, the gold on the slipcover there. It's really nice. I mean, I will give credit for the slipcases. Really nice. Really gives it that kind of prestigious feel to it. Like, these are films that deserve these kind of slipcovers. And of course, like you said, Sean, in some of your stuff, there's the difference right there. It's all yellow. So there you go. He said it's one of those films, and I think it may have been a film my sisters actually, one of my sisters actually bought. Let me check the time there, or the battery life. One of the films my sisters actually bought was this. So, I may have watched and enjoyed was this, but I'm not really sure. And then bonus features, you have the original Japanese storyboards, trailers, Princess Mononoke in the USA, original Japanese TV spots, and the featurette. Now that one, Princess Mononoke in the USA, kind of gives you an idea of what I mentioned, of how big and how important this film was when it came to theaters out here. The fact that it got a mainstream TV spots, it got put in theaters, it wasn't limited, it was there. And that's saying something. So there you go, Princess Mononoke. I love the fact that it's been remastered. Well, it doesn't say remastered, but you can tell it's remastered for Blu-ray. It's pretty cool. And then last but not least is one I know my mom will like, because like I said, it's got two of her favorite actresses. One, of course, is known for movies like The Blind Side, Miss Congeniality 1 and 2, and really putting her name on the map with Speed. And the other is known for being a breakout star, I think, when the breakout stars in Bridesmaids, I believe. As well, like I said, being one of the breakout stars in Bridesmaids, and I think the other one is where she uses somebody else's identity thief. There it is. Identity thief. And of course I'm talking about Sandra Bullock.